How are you owning the things that is important in your life? And why are you letting someone else to control and direct your path? How will you feel if you are driving the taxi, you are working with the taxi that you use your own little money that you have put down bit by bit to buy? How will you feel? How happy? How effective? How careful will you be? And how will you be when you are driving someone else's car? That the person is always controlling you, always instructing you how to drive the car, slow or fast, where to go with the car, as if you don't know or you don't care about the car. Subconsciously, when you own something, your mind is always conscious, is always alert to manage and improve its focus, its effectiveness. But when you are not owning it, when it's for someone else, you are more likely to overlook and leave it to someone else to manage, or you think someone else have to. How are you careful and effective and mindful with the things that you want, the confidence you want to build, the culture, the family you want to live, the influence you want to be in, whether sad or happy? Because money is power, and the power of money works when you are in control, when you own the things that you have, when you show commitment to the things that you have. Because you always give your power away when you are working under someone, when you are always a follower. But when you take control of your life and you take the soul to the things that you want and the things that you don't want, and how you want to be treated and how not, you will be like a soldier and you'll be like a warrior that does not let things just pass by him without checking. How will you feel once you are to act to be a CEO in a billion company for 1 month, who that 20 employees are under you? How will your mind work? How careful will your mind, and how diligent will you be? And how effective, powerful, careful, and mannerful will you be when you are responsible to take control, responsible how people act in your environment? How will you feel? And how will you feel in the other side? Be an employee working under someone. How irresponsible, how dependable you will be, always delaying conclusion because someone else would approve the results. But when you are in control, when you are always checking how the results would be and managing how, when things go wrong, how you deal with it. That's why the rich always manage how to pay their tax and put their money at the right place, because they have the power to rent the best accountant, the best lawyers to guide them to direct where to put their money, when and the right time to pay their tax, without nobody stressing them, and they have the power to follow the best politicians who will guide them, who would not be strict on them, who give them direction how to manage their activities in the community so that they will be effective. But if you don't want anything, you are more likely to oversleep. So will you oversleep and kill your child like how it happened in the Bible? Some people don't want to own something because they fear. They don't want to always be screaming and protecting something. They want to live a more calm, more flexible, more competent life, and not to always be stretched out. So they live their life to someone else. They live their life to faith, to control their life. And the best quote I've ever heard, and I think it is, if you always do what you do, you always get what you want, and your faith will always be the same. Because you always gathered what you think. You have to own control of what you have for the purpose of having power, purpose of being confident, not being timid, not people talking over you. Because when you have the power, to whether buy or sell or withdraw or go in, you are not always rushing, but you are always careful, and you know the right people to call to attack a specific thing. You are not always going left and right, but you are always decision conscious, and you get the right people by you. That's why Coca-Cola, they have been more effective in their advertising because they are always at the joyful side, the best artists, the rejoiceful artists, the joy side, not the funeral side, not president funerals, but they always at the right place, always are the people that rejoice. When you always rejoice in the thing that you have, you are always more calm and alert and more likely to do the right thing. But when you are always listening to the sad things, always guarding the sad things, you are always likely to be lazy and ill. So if you are more alert, if you are now have a new message and a new path to take, you have to own your life. You don't have to live your life to someone else, in the mercy of someone else. Own it to yourself. What you eat, how the nutrients you want to gather, how confident you want to be, how your bank account would be, so that you have the competence to invest in your values, invest the things that will increase, invest in yourself, that in future you will be more powerful, you will be more capable, and you will be able to attract the people that you want, the money that you want, how your environment should be. Because when you always let go, you always allow yourself to attract anything that comes in your way, you always be at the mercy of someone. You will be like a person with one leg walking, that some people are always hitting him off. You not be able to stand on your 2 feet. But when you stand on your 2 feet, you're always more responsible and you are always more respected, because people know. When people come to your life every time, they check how you do your things and they always direct that respect to you. I have seen it in my life, and you always see it in your life too. So if you are ready to take a new path, more responsible path in your life, this account is for you. For young people who want a bright future. So subscribe, and you always follow the attractive side, the courage side. The people who always do the right thing, the people who always let timing be their best weapon. So own your life, own the things that you want, the happiness you want to feel, the family, the kind of people you want to around you, the family you want to build, the children you want to build. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. Don't say, I let go of here and this is the result I get. So take control. Thank you.